Podium back here, so if anyone would like to grab an agenda, we've got a very short agenda this evening, it being a special called meeting, but we have very important order of business to start off with. So I will call on our city attorney, Rob Wilmot. Rob, if you will, take it from here regarding our oath of office for our newly elected officials.
Thank you, Mayor. It's going to be my pleasure tonight to swear in our new council members. I guess I'll start with District 1. Mr. Reynolds, if you want to step down. Real social distance.
All right, we'll do that.
All right, you raise your right hand, please, sir. I, Josh Reynolds, a citizen of the city of Tifton, Georgia, and being a public official of the city of Tifton and the recipient of public funds for services rendered, do hereby solemnly swear and affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of Georgia, and the Charter of the city of Tifton, and that I will faithfully perform my duties as council member of this city. I am not the holder of any unaccounted for public money due this state or any political subdivision or authority thereof. I am not the holder of any office of trust under the government of the United States, any other state, or any foreign state, which by the laws of the state of Georgia, I am prohibited from holding, and I am otherwise qualified to hold said office according to the Constitution and laws of Georgia. As the elected representative from District 1 of the city of Tifton, I swear that I have been a resident thereof for the time required by the Constitution and the laws of this state and the city charter of the city of Tifton. Do you swear or affirm?
Swear.
Josh, can you just sign this for me, please, sir?
I think that deserves a round of applause. And while Josh is signing that, just to let everyone know, we are having this swearing in since we do need to vote on some very important items this evening, and then we'll do a little bit more formal, official swearing in next week at our regular meetings. So,
Mr. Cromer.
Congratulations.
All right, sir, if you raise your right hand, please. I, Lester Cromer, Jr., a citizen of the city of Tifton, Georgia, and being a public official of the city of Tifton and the recipient of public funds for the services rendered, do solemnly swear and affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of Georgia, and the Charter of the city of Tifton, and that I will faithfully perform my duties as council member of this city. I am not the holder of any unaccounted for public money due this state or any political subdivision or authority thereof. I am not the holder of any office of trust under the government of the United States, any other state, or any foreign state, which by the laws of the state of Georgia, I am prohibited from holding, am I otherwise qualified to hold said office according to the Constitution and laws of Georgia. As the elected representative of District 3 of the city of Tifton, I swear that I have been a resident thereof for the time required by the Constitution and laws of the state and the city charter of the city of Tifton. Do you swear or affirm?
I swear.
Congratulations. It's got District 1. This should be District 3.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both. Thank you, Rob.
My pleasure, Mayor.
Okay. All right. Gentlemen, as you can see on our agenda, the next item on that is to approve the agenda as submitted. And again, we've got a very short agenda this evening just to discuss a resolution for some COVID protocols. So I will take a motion to approve the agenda or make any changes as necessary.
Motion that we approve the agenda.
Okay, thank you, Councilman. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, thank you, Josh. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so that motion does carry unanimously. Rob and Pete, do you want to present the information concerning the proposal for the COVID protocol?
I do. I'll start. Mayor, Council, and staff has been updating me for the last week now, and obviously the trends, not only here, but in the region, in the state, and the country are back spiking with variants, and it's our opinion that we have employees that are now COVID positive. So we're managing our workforce, but then again, we have to manage those that are coming into the public buildings. So it's my recommendation that we look back again at mask ordinance for public buildings and facilities. So at least we can control and keep our employees and the public safe from each other, but more importantly, to make sure we're doing the right thing when it comes to keeping our health. And then Secondly, the departments are done a super job, and we need to do common sense business, and all the departments are well aware of what we have to do protocol-wise, and they're doing a super job keeping things where they need to be as far as safety and health. So I'll turn it over to Rob.
Okay.
Mayor and Council, basically, everything Pete said is correct. If you look on the CDC website, you'll see that, the World Health Organization has seen this rapid expansion once they identified this Omicron variant back in the end of November, and they are predicting a rapid surge in the next days and weeks, and they really are uncertain as to the long-term effects, the serious the illnesses that you can get. So with all that information, from what Pete has just said, I think out of his abundance of caution, this is the right thing to do, not only for our employees, but also for the citizens. We take every measure we can to make sure that we can get things done virtually or on the phone or whatever to prevent that one-on-one contact, but naturally you can't prevent that in every instance. So I think this is a good measure to try to keep everything under control the best we're able to.
Okay. And just to remind the public that may be watching on our YouTube channel and of course those in attendance, it's a little bit different when it's city government. We can't just close the government down like you can a private business, or like the hospital is the same situation. You can't close these facilities, and so we do need to do everything possible to protect our employees and to make sure that they are taken care of. We want to assure the city that we will not be closing down businesses. This is just a potential mandate for not City of Tifton buildings, as in if you are in the City of Tifton, but City of Tifton owned buildings such as City Hall or our Public Works office or something like that. I think there's been some confusion in the past about what is a City of Tifton building. This would be city-owned properties. Again, to try to protect our employees as much as possible, because we have so many people that do interact, fortunately, with our employees, and but we need to protect them and make sure that they are all safe. Does anyone have any comments or questions they'd like to ask before we open the floor for discussion?
I'll make a quick comment, surprise. But to your point, Mayor, this, and the reason you have to do for the government versus private business, everybody can choose where they want to go. If you want to go in a business that's no mask, that's their prerogative. But there are things that people have to come to City Hall for.
Right.
Have to come here. And you've got people that are immunocompromised, whatever that word is, that we have to protect. We've got employees on the other side we have to protect. We cannot lose a lot of employees with COVID because then government won't run. So that's the reason that we really need to do this for all concerned.
Thank you. All right. Any other comments or questions, gentlemen, before we move on? All right. So the consideration is a resolution requiring the use of masks or face coverings in property owned or leased by the City of Tifton. So that's what's being proposed. So I will take a motion to that effect, or if you'd like to amend or make any type of motion concerning how we'll handle our COVID protocol, I'll take that at this time.
I'll make the motion for that resolution.
Okay, for the face mask. All right, we have that motion on the floor. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you, Josh. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, so that passes unanimously, and that will go into effect immediately, I'm assuming. Is that correct?
We'll take it from here.
Okay.
We'll end it tomorrow.
Okay. All right, is there any other business that needs to come before the council
No,
this
I'd just
evening?
like to say kudos to Pete for staying on top of this, monitoring employees, bringing it to our attention that, hey, we need to do something
Right.
On a proactive way. Good job.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right, if there's no further business to come before the council, then we will stand adjourned. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. All right.